can this one man cajole people? Only he one. Even BM don't go to do one person. They will have click. I'm sure President Barker and people knows about this. They will have click here and there to convince you not to talk about coming invest in a country, and you will only speak with one person, and then you get convinced to send money. It's not possible. So that this man is the ringleader who happens to be the gateway between getting the money from the junk, meaning the investors, and his government counterparts, and they are there having feast. They are feasting on money. Oh yeah, we've seen it. What do you think these people getting all of the money building mansions in no time? The other lady building multi-billion dollar, $1 million duplex, you are saying. Where do you think they're getting it from? From their salary? Where the other boy at Ministry of Information, how you call that boy who always insults? That guy who only insults every day. Somebody send me a mansion, and we'll send the people there to investigate and make sure they get good picture, good video. These are the things we'll be showing the people. These things, where do you think they get money from? It is these deals, these crooked things that they're doing. And I will end on to tell you, my people, Kebe will never be the only person that people will trust to send money to. This is a syndicate of corrupt people, and of course, the government knows them. If the government wants to go after people who are stealing, they know who are those people. They know.
Thank you, Asido. Let's hear from Councillor while we close the show. Councillor Lafayette B. Good Senior, my friend and my brother. Let's hear you.
So, Stanton, this is like I always say, it's an allegation, and it's a newspaper story. And the good thing here is that people are quoting figures, but 480,000 United States dollars. Did it come in suitcase or it went through the bank? And if it went through the bank, then it makes it easy.
So you didn't see the document I was sharing in the chat room?
No, I was checking through. Yeah, I still have not been
Councillor,
able
it went
to.
in the bank. Look at the bank transaction number. Look at the SWIFT code. Look
Fine.
at the name.
So then it makes it easy.
There. Yeah, these
Come
are
in.
bank information, Councillor.
Okay, yeah, I seen it. Yeah, because I was trying to check for it, but then I think yeah. So it's simple. It makes the case very simple. Why would somebody send 480,000 United States dollars to a government official bank account? Questions will be asked. The investigators are there. He's a public official. The LACC is there. Let them open an investigation. Instead of all talking and say, oh, Quebec can't on spoon talk to talk. Spoon talk, Quebec can't get no business.
But Councillor, let me interrupt you though. We didn't take Quebec Mokan. Quebec called me. Let me explain this story this morning and say he heard the information that was put out yesterday, Councillor. You missed the show yesterday, so you're right to go back, you know. But what happened is that he said, can I come on the show? I said, no problem. He sent me some document as his evidence. I put it in the chat room. You guys saw it, right? I put all the documents in the chat room. When we gave the announcement that he was coming on, the folks that Vandera Patrick said, where are they? Yeah, the people talking, the people lawyer going to represent them. The folks came up and said, no, this guy is not being sincere. Kevin told me he and brother, he owe nobody no money. Even the chief son is part of this transaction from River G. The chief's son was in studio today, Councillor. I said, I will not bring you on till Kebe show up. Kebe said, I'm on my way from Mama Point. The person I'll bring in Kebe, I won't call the person name. The person called later and said, oh, Kebe say he car tire boss. He can't make it. But I'm going to pick him up. You laughing at? I said, now, yeah, waiting for Kebe. The person want to pick Kebe up. The next thing the person called and said, no, Kebe in the hospital. You can't make it. The guys that got stuck in the studio. They got stuck in the studio. The chief's son who said the land belonged to them. He asked me, he said, can I come on? I said, but Kebby is not coming on. We can't bring you on because the issue is about Kebby. The issue is not about you, who is the son to the chief. The people that stood outside, they waited for the ride, the ride came, they left. Kebby no call, no show. That's the story. So the party and I got mad and they sent this document. The passport and other document, I'm not going to release them yet, right? And they said, listen, this guy presented himself as a diplomat, and these are our evidence to the allegation against him. Go ahead, Councillor.
So Stanton, with these documents being shared, it's time now that will push the LCC. Would you push the LCC now to ensure that the investigation is open? Because we now have a case, we have a reason now to investigate. He said no first. The people say, oh, they give money. They send you bank and sending transaction showing that the money went to his account or came in his name. The LCC can pick up the case because he's a public official, move in it, investigate, and where it finds probable cause, hold him accountable. So we should not take long in discussing this particular matter because it's a matter that needs to go straight now for investigation. And if the LCC is not taking it seriously, then I will wonder why.
I beg you, Councillor, and that's why I kept it for last. Why should LCC come in? Is he still employed? Is he still a diplomat representative? Because you remember now, the president put all the documents say no ambassador at large. Is he still a government official?
No, but I remember that after a few weeks after the president recall, there was a reissuance. I remember because even Christopher Onanuga was also part of the ambassadors at large that were recalled, and later on the letter was reissued to them. So I'm still sure, and because if he's not ambassador, then he would not be holding diplomatic passport. He wouldn't. So the fact that he still holds a diplomatic passport, looking at the passport that we saw, considering that it is authentic and that show that it's authentic, it's not fake. Nobody will put fake passport up here. It means that he's still in the employ of the government or still giving some service to the government in the diplomatic cycle. So
this is troubling, though, Councillor. Councillor, this is troubling. This is troubling, and I respect that. Thank you very much. While we close the show, I want to say,
it is troubling, and that's the reason why. And that's the reason why the LCC needs to move in sooner, because these are people that represented the image of the country outside. And imagine the kind of a news coming in. How many persons will get this information and decide to hold back their investment? You understand me? If nothing is done, they need security. So the LCC needs to move in.
He's not alone. We got diplomatic passports, some of the other ambassadors at large. And I think, like I said yesterday, we'll be sharing them. People are complaining, right? People are hurt. They say they cannot come to Liberia to do business. And this allegation on Madera Cooper husband, the political advisor to the president, I think let's close the show and let's everybody have the 1 minute to close. Akara's great. I mean, I beg you, after great, man, I want you to pause a little bit, please, and we'll come to you. I beg you, Councillor. Akara's, yesterday we gave the whole story about the issue from other side of the world. People are complaining. Today, these people are angry. They say they cannot trust the system in Liberia. The man presented his passport to them, receipt about the money. I want us to talk on this level. This government, I think the president should put his foot down. This is disturbing.
Yeah, Stan, you should say sometimes the police will get vexed with us, but you give over to chew on. Too many BMs around the presidency. Black money balls, people rushing to make money. He took Liberia diplomatic status and just gave it to them. Look at Joe Soto today. There's a damaging recording on him. The ambassador destined to Italy. Why he was rejected to Brussels? Because there's a black money scan of a guy who went to jail for 1 year in Brussels there. He was rejected by the government of Brussels. The forcing is saying Italy. There's a guy that wanted to give an honorary consular general title to with bank transaction, visual recording, or video voice recording, bank transaction, and WhatsApp exchanges. The guy is releasing. If you listen to the video recording, listen to what Solo told the guy. He said, trust me, if you can bring in a big check for any one of those areas, you will come and have tea every day with His Excellency. That voice recording it's just a transcript. Can you imagine that? Where is the country slipping into? When Akaro's great and say, oh, you don't like it. No, not that we don't like the government, I'm an opposition. So if you give me something to chew on, I will use it. But this is a federal, this is a public record standard. And Lafayette talk about the LSCC. The LSCC has to stop it. You're talking about the guy from Senegal. You're talking about the $40 million for the registration issue that the PPCC said no, the president said go ahead, okay? And now you're talking about Josh Solo. And there's another guy they call Boyka J. Jaliba, okay? With the transaction, the bank transaction shows that the money coming through the bank, okay? It's an open secret now.
Let me interrupt you. I didn't listen to that recording, Honorable Gray.
That recording is 2 hours.
So, Honorable Gray, let me interrupt you though. In any of the recording, did they make mention of Boyka Jaliba?
In the recording, there's nothing about Boyka Jaliba. The 3 recordings I've listened to thus far. But the bank transaction said Boyka J. Jaliba. Boyka Jaliba is saying it's Boyka M. Jaliba, not him. That's the argument he's propounding.
Yeah, because I was able to speak to Boyka Jaliba today, right? The Boyka Jaliba we know from Nokal. Boyka Jaliba don't even know. He never in his life. He never met Josh Solo in his life.
Yeah, you said that.
Josh Solo. Let me listen. Let me say this, right? And I will invite Josh Solo. And the gentleman that is alleging will be on the show on Monday, right? Because this whole story just going in cycle. I will invite Josh Solo and he have to respond to this. But Boyka Jaliba that we know, he's not my friend, but he's a Stanton. I don't even know Josh Solo. Never met him in my life. Nobody have sent me down from America. That's not me. And I believe Boyka Jaliba.
That's what
I have a difference from him, but I believe him. I don't think that's the Boyka Jaliba we know, Honorable Gray.
Yeah, the one I said. He said his name is not Boyka J. Jaliba. He made that clarity today. Okay. And I may not disbelieve him. Let me say I may not disbelieve him. But the fact of the matter here is that who is vetting the appointments? Who vetting these people? Who's sending the names to the president? For the fact that the man was rejected for Brussels and the other fellow had to go there, he was rejected. It's an open secret. The Fadiga was rejected in France. It's an open secret. Fadiga is parading with Liberian diplomatic passport. He parading with it.
Fadiga, all of this. Fadiga wasn't rejected.
Okay, yeah, he can return to another country. But I'm just saying to you that Josh Solo was denied on the basis of some black money transaction with a guy who went to jail 1 year in Brussels. That record right there is in the system. You appointed him as ambassador designated to Italy. He's caught on a video, on a recording, on the tape. The guy who was speaking to him, if you see the tape, you see the guy leg showing. That means the guy knew that he had doping. The man is saying that I gave money for Spain, I gave money for Sweden, but now we prefer Italy. This is damaging. This is not a made-up thing. This is not AI. So the government needs to go after it. And as I said, something very important I want to buy into. If the government is not involved, if the president, if certain individuals are not involved, why are they shooting these people? Starting you raise this issue against our friend from Senegal, we're gone 48 hours almost. There have been no public statement from the press secretary. There have been no public statement from the Minister of Information on the passport issue. Or Foreign Affairs. The Minister of Information was the chief spokesperson of the government. Everyone just remain mute. And these damaging pieces of evidence, prima facie, not just make-up evidence, are coming out against the administration. You raised the issue of the Mamanka issue on the Yellow Machine. That was damaging. $200 million, and it came to $23 million. and nobody's saying anything. The president
Those
in the flight.
84 million, 84 million, 84.
84, I mean, when it came to $23 million, the president on the flight with a guy who was arrested in Japan for black money scandal, duping someone with diamond. There's another tape you don't know. There's another guy that brought him from Austria, and these guys are parading with them. Will say, can you imagine? They're parading with them. They even BM child won't talking about get a jungle to someone the 5,000 for him. And this guy is parading with a Liberian diplomatic passport also, and friend of and taking picture with the president of the Republic of Liberia. These are great issues. It doesn't matter. I'm an opposition. If you give me something to chew on, I will chew on it. I will not run away from that. You can say anything you want to say about.
We got to close the show. Thank you very much. Yagazi, thank you for hanging on. Let me say this, questioning whether he stay a diplomat, whether he stay active. This is 17 hours ago, UNDP Liberia resident representative Alio Mamadou Dia and President Barker Ambassador at Large for Youth and Sport, Mr. Alio Kebe, explore how sport can drive positive change in Liberia. He's still working. He's still working. It's out there. And I think then you are right, Councillor and Honorable Gray. The LDCC and the government should say something. He's still working. He still holds, he still possesses his diplomatic passport as Ambassador at Large, Youth Sport Development. What's going on? This is concerning. He is still working. This answers the question. And this allegation the people have, they're in the possession, this guy record, the passport and everything, this is huge. This is huge. But then Patrick.
So it was a beautiful show, as usual. And I like how
now, you may not have internet, but just bear with you that he closed. When you go
3 o'clock, man. Yeah, almost 3 o'clock, man.
Always suffering for internet, but just bear with you.
Councillor, with all due respect, you spent almost 3 hours here. We are about to close the show.
I'm asking to close because it's almost 3 a.m. on my side. That's what
you have a choice. You have a choice. Most instances, if it's late, I leave the show without telling people goodbye. You have a choice to leave. You have a choice to stay here and listen. You spend almost 3 hours.
Talk.
That closing comment you want to get there with?
Talk.
So if you see me so now, I want to be quiet. That's someone letting you get me there. Look at the man.
Talk.
So my people, the guy, yeah. Look, the show was good, and I appreciate everyone. But let me say this: I don't think the LHCC should just start jumping behind people because they hear news of a government official. They run after it. If these people are serious, they are not stupid enough, they have good money, and somebody duped them, they should come on the ground and officially register their complaint to the Minister of Foreign Affairs or Office of the President. Why are they engaging the media? They all want to publish their other story. Is the media going to bring them justice? I see it as a form of weaponizing the media against the personality of an individual. I am not saying that this individual cannot be corrupt, but I'm here sitting and thinking, you transfer the first 200,000, another 200,000 in sequence. You have not been on Liberian soil. You have not come here or set up a committee to go and see, or maybe people to see where the investment is.
So you're not informed. The band to River G, the band in the country, they are in the country. You are not informed.
So no, if they were in the country, then why they cannot communicate with the president or the Minister of Foreign Affairs? That's why
you try, but you don't make it.
If something happened to you now, the media you go engage or engage the relevant authority.
What he doing? He drinking water? Or he drinking canned juice? Okay, thank God internet went off. Go ahead, Councillor. Thank God internet went off. Councillor, go ahead.
So Stanton, let me say, when crime is being committed or is suspected to have been committed, the police doesn't have to wait for complaining. Police moves in right away and take charge. In this case, we're talking about a public official, we're talking about an ambassador. There are information that he is involved into acts of corruption or whatever, extortion or whatever the case will be. It is important for the institution responsible to investigate this matter to step in. We want to know, obviously, even if the people, they didn't come with a formal complaint, but we also want to know whether they are not involved into any other thing in the country as well, for which they and the ambassador is conniving to some way or the other, or deprive the government of its resources. So it is important for them to come in and call the two parties. Information, yeah. The see check moving. There's no harm, in trying to investigate the matter. There's no harm. So nobody should say, oh, let people go to LCC for no. No harm in the LCC taking up this responsibility to investigate this matter that is out there. So I will suggest that they do that for us to lay the speculation to rest, because somebody could come out and say, oh no, the information you gave is not true. The other person will say, oh, the bank and the record you pull up is fake. Whatever way they want to say, the LCC should take charge of this matter. A public official is involved, an ambassador is involved. That somebody going outside of the country. We're talking about what? Encouraging investors to come in the country. So if this kind of a news is going, it's not like the normal regular TV that go on in the country. This is about now the image of the country outside. So they need to move in speedily and see what kind of investigation can be conducted to get the facts, and wherever somebody is found culpable, the necessary action to be taken. So far, so good. I think we had a good show, and I want to thank all of you and wish you guys a good night. As they do, good night.
Yeah, thank you. Since you called me, let me quickly close. My people, nobody.
Say, friend, say, call my name. Go ahead.
No, but nobody's stupid here. Nobody's stupid here. I mean, let us defend the government or the person we like. But let's look at the truth beyond the defense. Abdullahi Kamara from LTA was charged, sent a court. He went to the court and said, no, I wasn't there, and the court agreed, say, you're moving the money, and the case finished. Look, my people, you open your eyes, oh. Shine your eyes where, oh. Shine your eyes. The case finished. Look, the people can play games. The executive mansion is a crime scene. Should I say? I don't know how to describe it. Like they get hyenas. Like if you go there, you just see people passing. Hum. They just want job. They're looking for every opportunity. The people can play their games. Abdullahi, we will tell the president to suspend you, When they suspend you, don't worry, you'll be getting your little things still. You'll still be getting your pay. As soon as they suspend you, just go and fasten something to the code and tell them, say, you put my name there, they'll tell your name from there. Do you finish? Did you finish? You can hear about Abdullahi case? Central Bank. Oh, Central Bank. You take money. You carry, you eat it. They say, you know what, man, don't worry, man. If I will just pay, we'll just give you a small thing. Case finished. Why is the president so much surrounded by bad people? Usually, bad people in government can be a little further away from the president, like one layer. But these people are very close to the president. We've been reading of recent of a certain regional global crime syndicate originating.
So what you say usually bad people far away from the president?
Usually there is a layer. Oh yeah, that's true.
I want you to repeat what you said.
There is a layer from the president and bad people. But I mean, I know the politics you want to play. I'm not going to play politics.
No, I'll play politics. Everybody, we're trying to look at Conor Gray now. Zoom in. We want to understand your position here.
Black people usually have one layer away, but this time the black people are connected to the president. Let me end. Just recently, we have been reading.
So let's go back to CDC.
For some
can we go back? No, I say. I know you're closing. Can we go back to CDC? So you are telling us the bad people now. You bring this right, Tamba. Usually, bad people far away from the president. Who was Nathaniel Fallon might get our place on sanction? I say, who was Nathaniel Fallon might get our place on sanction? My own friend.
Sam Toer and the others.
Who was Samuel Toer that will place on sanction? Who was Bill Twawe that will place on sanction? Are you saying these guys were far away from President Weah? Hey, I say, man, don't do that to us. I say, the chief of staff to President George Manuel Weah, the annual people. You want to tell us that you were far away, but the Americans spotted him right on the 4th floor at the executive mansion, and they arrested him, and they placed sanction on him. You want to tell me he was a good man? I said, we can talk, but you got to tell the truth, man. Don't do this to us.
You don't?
Somebody got to cut this clip for me. Yeah, I said, go ahead. I said my own.
So again, let's come back to the sincere truth that I was saying. This is the first president that got bad people connected to him directly. No bad people. There are certain people we know who are clear BM. They are black money boys. They are known BM. They are directly connected to the president. You can call my girl name. If you ever heard my girl name in BM business, this is on you. I don't know about that. We're talking about known people from out. Now, the little rescue soldiers may not know these people, but we know them. We know them. We can call their names. Those people are connected to the president directly. Quite recently, there was a picture of the president again with another seasoned BM, a real seasoned black money boy. I look at the picture, my man sent it to me. I said, but why not papi? All the papi too much into this.
Well, how you want to call it black money? I'm black, that black. You got to press on the word black.
Because the people, listen, these are people start on, you know these things. You know, sometimes we don't.
I know nothing. Leave me alone. I know nothing.
But why is the president so much connected to these people? Listen, let's be real. Can somebody really call Joshua and ask him, Joshua, what was the main reason George Weah booted you from around him? Joshua will never tell you reason. They say George Weah bad, George Weah good. But okay, George Weah bad, yeah. What is the main one bad for which he booted you? That is same black money deal, BM things. He's on tape. Of recently, we've been reading of a crime syndicate, real high profile crime involving one of the bank owners from Ghana that has some kind of a
we gotta go. We're talking about Samoa tomorrow.
Let me just, and this is truth. I'm not kidding. Listen, Stanton, you can come here and say, if America put you on sanction, I don't know if you were I don't know. Let me end now. I don't know if you were a known bad man prior to that. Now, the thing is, we are talking about real BM, people that we know. When we see their picture around the president, we want to even stand on the video we always seeing from Europe, where you real BM say they picking people for the government. What kind of government here? I stop there, man. I beg
you. I see no video from you. Leave me alone. We're gonna close the show. I want to
around these BM boys. Then there's a concern.
Conor Gray, let's see you real quick, guys. Conor Gray, I don't understand. He said real black people, BM people, but the other people, they were far away. They were in South Africa. Conor Gray, I gotta point Jackie people on.
Recently, another BM of visit.
But let's get Conor Gray a chance to speak now.
What kind of thing is that?
Conor Gray is not talking sanction.
Your government is a corn government.
Conor Gray should not talk tonight.
Stanton,
Stanton, the issue
the issue at the executive mansion with who the president. Some I partially agree with you. I think Steve Queer has stood the test of time. He has passed some of the litmus test. He has served the president diligently. So if nothing daring comes out, I think he's also a fit for that position. But like I said, my first tier guy is not Kwabo, regardless of what you have on him. But I can tell you, it was the same way. May so rest in peace. We didn't. I try to sway away from Ambassador Grisby. May so rest in peace. But we didn't talk good about him. But sometimes it's good to get closer to the individual and get to know them, get to hear their story as well before we escape with it. But I look forward to that process. I believe whoever the president picks, that is going to be his choice for real. And he's been around for a while, so he's not just going to go choose anybody from a distance. It's going to bring somebody who you believe can trust. And then Stanton, about the issue about George Solo, the issue about other diplomats that have been denied, so-called denied. You should know once you speak against George Weah, sometimes people find out a way of going after you. George Solo will be the closest victim. You see how they went after Fadiga, simply because he made a statement. But sometimes in the public, we have to be able to get the other side of the story. Look, AI is moving everywhere these days. If I were to see George Solo, I would ask him on the show. George Solo came, he didn't have a good time, but remember now, George Solo disagreed with the CDC. Definitely, they're not going to line the fly. Of all places, Italy, of course, they will go after him. Anytime you go in the French domain, Italian domain, Georgia will come after you. That's the kind of politics you should expect. And I don't blame anybody who goes after anybody because they're political enemies or arch rivals. But I think the image of the country comes first, in my opinion. If you were to bring Kibe and bring the other party, I would like to know what actually transpired for them to exchange money with this. Were they paying lobbying fee? Were they doing something? So I would like to hear the story from both.
Only Kibe can say that, and he's in a way. I don't care whether he comes on Spoon Talk or not. He got to speak to the
If he stays away, then some of us can nail him that he's guilty. Because the platform has been available to him. It's left for him to come and explain his story. We can buy it or not. Definitely. But if he's afraid to come, that's not a good sign. Even if somebody would advise and say, "Hey, don't go there," and he goes without that advice, then he's going to be the Judas here will beat him. Will beat him for scarring the image of our country. And I don't think
go come great. Thank you. We're going to get 1 minute of time, but then Jackie will come into close. She got something real quick to share with us.
Okay, I was going to offer Jackie to go first, but since you got an announcement, so I'll go before Jackie. Thank you, Stanton. It's really been a great show tonight, and it's always a pleasure to be here, Stanton. As I said earlier, Spoon provides a great outlet to educate and inform our people, and we should continue to do that. You did something tonight, Stanton, that I like, and I will congratulate you for that. Even though we come here with our opinions, most of the time, we are given a topic and we are asked to propound on it, to give an opinion. Well, I like the fact that you decided to check some of our panelists, because it is easy to just make wild allegation or try to turn the facts of things that have happened before. And that's very important for this show, for this network, and for our viewing public, of our listening audience in Radioland. We should not continue to really compare the CDC 6 years where we have sanctions, where we missed the MCC compact. For 6 years, we had deaths of auditors that remain unresolved. We have, a lot of things happening in government. We should not equate it with today's Unity Party, we should judge the Unity Party today of Joseph Boakai based on its merits and based on what they are doing, based on their performance. And we've seen that also they have been challenged. There are several challenges. And one of them is this issue of Ambassador Alion going around, most likely with the allegations that have been made against him, represents himself as ambassador representing Liberia to bring investors, and all of a sudden he cannot account for the funds that have been funneled through him. As I said earlier, I think these are serious allegations and it creates reputational risk and harm to the government and the country of Liberia. So he should come forward, but also Stanton, encourage those investors, those people who you have contacts with, so they can come forward. So we, in this code of public opinion, the people can really hear what has happened. But the LACC also has a portal, Stanton, saying you are the person who is receiving this evidence, pieces of evidence, to really report this as a crime through the LACC portal. If you have people on your staff who can do this, you can provide them this information so they can report this, that a crime has taken place. And I hope that the LACC sees this and hear this and take interest in getting to the bottom of this. But let me tell you, Stanton, today, Liberia, we still remain challenged from a governance standpoint. Our governance system, the presidency, that is the driving force of the governance of Liberia, is being challenged in terms of policy implementation and accountability. Despite the fact that this president has committed and is doing everything to prosecute, to take people to court, to charge them, to prosecute them, there are too many allegations, and news of allegations of corruption in the government that's happening. And I think at some point, this president needs to put his foot down. He needs to begin to remove people like the orator said, the independent orator, Dr. Dunn. He said, it is time, Mr. President, don't suspend, fire, remove people and fire them pending investigation, and then expect that their prosecution to set a message. Look, we've come a long way. Liberian children are waiting. The students are hopeful. The market women want the businesses, the economy to pick up. The university students are waiting for the LU campus to be renovated. The diaspora Liberians are hopeful. They are building, they are investing, they are coming back. But they need an environment where there's justice, where there's accountability, so that as they invest, their hard-earned money and they return to the country, they can feel safe, that they can come and invest, that if they take someone to court on a business deal, that they can get swift justice. Like when there's a land issue, they don't stay in the court system for 10, 20 years, that we can get swift justice. These are the things that we are looking for, Mr. President. These are the things that Liberians want. And I believe, and we still believe, that Liberia can be a better country. Thank you, Stanton. It's been a pleasure being here tonight.
Thank you very much, Stanton. Jackie, you want to go ahead? You say you are bringing Mama C. Yes, that's Mama C. How you doing, Jackie? What's going on? I mean, in your closing, use this time to talk about what you want to talk about.
Yes, Stanton, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. My great friend, sister, and colleague Memezi is on for us to talk about a very, very important event, webinar that's taking place on Saturday the 12th. The 16th, this Saturday at 12 noon New York time, which will be 4 p.m. Liberian time. We will be hosting a Liberian diaspora immigration webinar, where we will be educating, empowering, and engaging the diaspora. But before we go into details, I'll let Memezine have a word. And can you please put the flyer up, Stanton, as well? Memezine, muted.
Yeah, that we talking. Memezi, you got to talk. Jackie, take it away now. Memezi can face her microphone.
Okay, so as I stated, we are cordially inviting everyone within the U.S. or of concern to join this webinar. This very important immigration webinar, where we will be educating, empowering, and engaging the diaspora regarding the updated and ongoing U.S. immigration policies and procedures that are taking place. As we all know, there are a lot of policies being put in place, a lot of immigration procedures being enforced, and we would like to educate what we will be doing. We have legal advisors on the call, lawyers who will be educating the public on Saturday at 12 noon. This is via Zoom. So the flyer is actually on the Facebook page. It's the Liberian Diaspora Immigration Service Facebook page. We have been distributing it all over the place, but you can also find it for those who have not received it. Go to the Facebook page that says Liberian with an N, Diaspora Immigration Service, and you will get all the details. You will see this flyer up there. We'll also have an a motion or video that's on the page as well that even explains everything in detail. So the webinar is via Zoom, and it's from 12 o'clock p.m. on Saturday, which is New York time, to 1:30, and it starts 4 o'clock Liberian time. And it's all matters of concerns regarding U.S. immigration policies and procedures. So you want to tune in, please save that time slot. Invite your friends and family members so that they can come and listen. You are free to ask questions. This webinar is free. There's no charge at all. We are just doing this for the community because lots of people been asking questions, and it's very, very difficult to keep up to date with the current and ongoing policies and procedures that are taking place under the U.S. Immigration in the of course in the United States. So Memezi, if your mic is working, I will allow you to use this time to talk. Memezi?
Mama Z, can you hear us? Let me take this down. Jackie, is there any other announcement here that you want to talk about?
Yes. Again, I think she can talk now. Memezi, can you talk?
We are not hearing you, Mama Z. We're not hearing you.
Well, you want to go out on StreamYard and test your microphone and come back on real quick.
Yeah. I think Jackie, you can tell the people where they can find the link and how they can join the call, the webinar.
Yes. They can find the link. We've been sharing it in all the different WhatsApp. It's on the social media. And like I say, it's on Facebook page. The Facebook page is Liberian with an N. Liberian Diaspora Immigration Service Facebook page. This is going to be a Zoom meeting. The information, the Zoom passcode and ID is on that flyer. And also on the page, there's a video that's on the page that gives you details, instructions, and options. And even on the flyer, there's a QR code where you can just use your phone, and then you will have access to the Zoom where you use your phone to have access to the QR code, and will take you straight into the Zoom meeting room. And also, you see the QR code is on there. And also the meeting ID and the passcode is also on the flyer. There's also a third option to join the Zoom meeting, which is we have 2 telephone numbers that's listed on the Facebook page as well, where you can dial in. If you're not able to use the website to log into Zoom, you can also call, and there are 2 telephone numbers listed where you can call in, and of course use the same meeting ID and passcode to join the call. We are looking forward to seeing you on Saturday at 12 noon New York time and at 4 p.m. Liberian time. Invite your friends, invite your family members. We have lawyers that will be on that call to answer all your questions, to walk you through the process, the ongoing updated policy and procedures that are taking place. And we have people that are facing different situations. We're going to be covering everything, educating you, empowering you, and giving you the tools and resources, and even educating you on your legal options And like I said, that we also have a session, a Q&A session. We can also ask questions if we
So
have
let
not
me
answered.
ask you a real question because we gotta go. Is almost like 1 o'clock in Liberia. People are saying, is this Liberian government initiative? Folks are asking in the chat room. Can you speak to that, please?
So yes, actually is this is a 5-member initiative group, Liberian Diaspora Immigration Services group. We are also working along with the diaspora office, but it's not directly a government initiative. So it's the diaspora that is doing this to help our people within the US
Yes, but
communities.
directly, we got to be on record because folks are just read the live feed. Is this a Liberian government initiative?
No, it's not directly a Liberian government initiative. It's the
Okay,
diaspora that's doing this.
okay. You want
But
to
we
name those?
also
You want to
working
name those? You want to
collaborating
name those members?
with some of our officials.
You want to name the
Excuse me?
5 members? Do you want to name the 5 members?
Yes, well, that's me, that's Memezi Kiadi, Siaka Kroma, and also Ilimu Kanjuchu, who is going to be on there as well. A lawyer, and then there's going to be another lawyer that will be on the call. So we
Okay,
are
that, I
working
mean,
in
the reason why I'm
collaboration with
asking,
our
you have
government officials to make sure that this is successful.
it's a beautiful thing. We have Clinton, who also an immigration lawyer. He always on this show. Maybe you guys can. I will share his number. That you reach out to him as well. You're running the sister law firm. You know that part of America, and he can probably be part of this. It's a great initiative. I want to say thank you. Hope to have Mama Z on. I miss her. It's been a long time. Hope to have her on tomorrow because the program is Saturday, right?
It's Saturday at 12 noon. And if you have any questions, let me give you the number. Please call us via WhatsApp at 470-546-8694. It's 470-546-8694.
Thank you
So
very
write
much.
that number down. Let me repeat it one last time. Write this number down: 470-546-8694. That's WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp us with any questions and inquiries you have. And again, go to the Facebook page, Liberian with an N, Diaspora Immigration Service Facebook page, where you can get more information regarding the webinar this Saturday, August 16th, 12 noon, at New York time, 4 p.m. Liberian time. So invite your friends and family members and share the flyer, please. And we look forward to seeing you. Come and be
Jackie,
empowered.
Jackie, hold on. Yakazi, can you come on very quick? Yakazi, can you please come on? Jackie, what we're going to do, I hope the producer come on. This producer, Yakazi, I'm sending you the flyer right now. Can you, before we close this show, can you put it on this phone page, please? So Jackie, just refer everybody, those that, let's just allow Yakazi, please. Can you share it? You'll have it. I just sent it to you. Jackie, what's the phone number? It would be better to include the phone number also. I didn't take it down, but give me the phone number, Jackie. You said, what's the number?
It's 470-546-8694.
470 546 8694.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Thank
the
you.
WhatsApp number.
Okay,
Where
Jackie.
you can
Thank you
call,
very
make
much.
inquiries, or send a message.
Okay.
So that's
I mean,
this Saturday at 12 noon, New York time, and 4
we're
o'clock
gonna put
Liberian time.
we're gonna post it on our page. Yakazi, please do so.
Thank
Everyone, if you need more information, it will be on the Spoon Network page. Again, I want to say thanks to you, Jackie. Hope to you guys come back tomorrow. We're squeezing 15 minutes for you to say this again if you have the time.
Thank
I
you
really
so
want
much.
to see Mama Z. I
Yeah.
missed Mama Z, but she couldn't answer. And I hope you can bring this team. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. I know Akara's great. You got a birthday shout out.
Sure. Why is this Jackie here laughing like that?
That's a beautiful picture. I'm not sure who that person is, but that's a
No,
beautiful picture.
she's a sister of mine, the former DG of LBS, Stella Liberty Kemo. I wish her a very, very great birthday and many more years to come. And I have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Very hardworking, committed, and one of the most focused females I've ever interacted with. I just want to say happy birthday to her and thank you to the Spoon Network family for allowing us to extend our happy birthday to her.
Thank you very much. Is the birthday in Liberia or in somewhere around the world? Where is the birthday?
Liberian person. Liberia.
No, I say it's the birthday in Liberia.
Liberia.
Okay. All right. Happy birthday to you, sister. May God bless you. May God bless you. May God bless you. Happy birthday. All right. I want to say thanks to all of you, man. It's been a wonderful show, and we hope that you enjoyed. You took something home today. But we'll see you tomorrow. Sorry that we started late. Because you know what? I came late because I spent
you came late. We were on time.
Yeah, okay. Sorry that I came late. The people are waiting for me. Okay. Sorry that I came late because I was at Joseph for 4 hours. You know, he was giving me a hard time. I can't was calling. I said, Sir Joseph, I can't call. And he said that my brother. Then when I hang on the phone, I can't then Kev Hassan called. I said, Sir Joseph, talk to Kev. And Sir Joseph had a long conversation with Kev.
You put the program on my way, no sir. I was not calling one sir with you. Don't say that. You put the program on my head.
I can't was calling from there. Kev Hassan called here and Sir Joseph spoke. I mean,
Joseph called us for 2 years.
And I said, Sir Joseph, so you speaking with the people, don't say you call us speech. But Sir Joseph, I said, we had a long 4 hours just hanging out, just talking, you know, eating Wendy's and just, you know, talking on the issue. And so he was able to speak to a lot of people that are connected. And, you know, I'm trying to bring peace in the home, Tamba, amongst seditions. And, you know, and Sir Joseph, he's not angry. He said it's politics.
You go make peace at the executive mansion.
Peace will be made. Peace will be restored.
Well, until George Weah agrees, you know, citizens.
What then? No, why you call agree? I can visit some, I can shake some.
No, Sir said I brother be great. He didn't say anything bad.
My friendship is not on party now where people go to Unity Party, people that will tell you, we can go hang out and sit down. I don't operate that all the time. No.
No, I'm talking about the peace process that Stanton he wants to do, not about your friendship.
But me, I ain't break friendship.
Let me go out hungry. But I said, though, tell people that. So I said, though, say, I said, though, it's good to see you, sis Jackie. Sis Jackie, it's good to see you again. We said thank you for coming. The Honorable Akara is great, as always. We say thank you. Don't forget, Monday, we're going to be bringing his name is Daniel Petty. He's the investor that sent all the information to me. All the information. He want to come on the show to tell his story. His name is Daniel Petty. Petty.
Yeah, it means small in French.
Yeah, Miss Paul, and yeah, and you will be the one coming on the show. Yeah. And I just want to say to you, man, we just got a further system. And we hope you can join me and join President Barker and join the good people of Liberia to make Liberia better. I still see
man, Joe Soto together because of the accusation against Soto. 2 of them, very important.
Well, Joe Soto say he doesn't know the man. I spoke to Joe Soto, he said he doesn't know him. So, I mean, I always do my due diligence before coming on the show. And, you know, I want to say to all of you again, we just keep our finger crossed. Let's make Liberia better. Let's do it for our country. And let's do it for our children in the next generation. Till we meet again, man. I've been so hungry on the show today. I'm going to find.
Yeah, but before we go, Standard, you are a bad boy. We'll talk after the show. You are a bad boy.
How about living up to be your best?
Very bad boy.
When you guys are Joseph, the men flus are Joseph to what place me? They play the Latter Day thing from in America there.
Utah?
Yeah, Utah. The man flew the man out of sea. Flew the man out.
No, Sir Joseph must say just ate Wendy's. That's all. Sir Joseph ate Wendy's.
And my man.
But here's the thing, though. I can't swear. I ate one Wendy's. Sir Joseph ate 3. I ate 1. Sir
My
Joseph.
man, you don't want to discuss it, man. We're not being our thing tonight. We're not being our thing.
Yeah. But Sir Joseph, I'm a man, though. Sir Joseph is cool. He's a good guy. Well, so thanks to all of you.
Answer the question.
Yagazi, I'll see you soon.
Yagazi. Zoe, thank you very much, Yagazi.
Nice, Stanton.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you.
In the US, I can sleep in the US. I can just visit. Don't worry about me. So as well, I can visit America.
Yeah, but you can come. You're a green card holder. You're always coming.
Oh, man, I don't get no green card. I can just visit America. Yeah.
Your mom, your daughter, your wife, everybody. Yeah, you're a green card holder.
Green card. I don't own a green card. When I go to America, I go for visa and visit.
Okay, but I want to say thank you, General Gray. It's good having you. See you tomorrow by God's grace. Okay. Yeah, guys, thank you. Yeah. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay, folks, that's all the time we have to be here on this edition of the show. Join us still later today for another edition of this fun talk. Thanks for always joining.